Hey guys, as I'm finishing my final year at Bristol, I wanted to do a little reflection on my time here as an undergrad studying politics and international relations. Honestly, it's so weird thinking just how fast time has gone. Like, I got here in 2023, nearly 3 years ago in September, and I was just so freaking excited for this new chapter, but at the same time I had honestly no idea what to actually expect, which I feel like is the case with all university, but especially when you're going abroad. I feel like I definitely assumed that I would just have everything kind of sorted out and know where my life was gonna go, but spoiler alert, not the case with me and not the case with anyone I know. You don't figure it all out, but you figure out so much and you grow, and I've grown so much during this time. Now, academically, I would say that one of my favorite parts of my degree was working on my dissertation. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so fascinating. It's obviously very challenging work, a lot of work to be done. You spend a year, sometimes even a little bit more, just focused on that, basically working on that, but you do have outside work as well. But it's just so cool having like one tangible piece of work that you can be so proud of, that is like so connected to what you most enjoy academically, and seeing how much you've changed and grown. And like, I came into university kind of having an assumption of what my dissertation was going to be like, and just seeing how that's shifted through classes and through people and everything. And I love it. I love having something so tangible that I can like show off that I did. University is not just about the degree, it's not just about education, it's about all the experiences, and it's such like a pivotal, fundamental time in your life. One thing that I really love about Bristol is just how walkable it is. And yes, you can say that like most places in Europe are quite walkable, other universities in the UK are quite walkable, but I don't know, I just love the fact that it's a city, but it's still quite small. Like, I think the population is around like 400,000, so it's really small, but it's still a city, so there's always things to do. Literally any day of the week there's always gigs, clubs, indie films. Go to Watershed, guys. Watershed, I literally feel like I went 3 times a week this last year. I love it. They have such good films going on with great discounts for like students and stuff, and it's like right on the riverside. I don't know, I just love it. It feels so homey with the size of it, but literally any day of the week there's always so many things going on, so you're never bored, but at the same time it's not so overwhelming. And I really love the amount of like green space. I think being like in the southwest of England, there's just so much like nice greenery and nature around, and I feel like Bristol specifically is very good with being like eco, just making sure that there's a lot of access to parks, nature, which I love personally. And if you're a hiker like me or just love the outdoors, there are so many like quick close by hikes if you step right outside of Bristol as well. So like, you've got a good amount of nature with the river and the parks in it, but then there's also so much outside, like so close, which I really love. I would say some of my favorite memories are just like being with my friends, being with my flatmates, living together. I think there's something so special about being in university and having however many years that you get to live with your best friends, because I feel like at no other point in your life are you actually promised to live with your best friends. You know, after uni, people move, sometimes for masters they end up living alone or just with one roommate, or go back home, move in with a partner. You know, there's so many different situations, and this is a time that you get to just live with some of your best friends. I just love like cooking together, grocery shopping, dropping off vintage parcels, just like the most mundane little things, and just knowing that you guys are always like there for each other. I think that is something so special, and that I really remember as like some of my like core memories from Bristol. Of course, it's definitely not always been perfect. Like, I very much have struggled with homesickness, specifically when I first got to Bristol, but now the thought of leaving, I feel like I'm gonna be homesick for uni when I leave. Like, I don't know, just the friendships that you build and everything is so special. Like, homesickness and the feeling of overworked, I feel like are really there for most people when they move to uni, no matter how far it is. But I feel like especially for people moving quite far away from the Americas, like it's a lot more difficult. You know, you can't see them as often, but just having your friends, having those people that you meet along the way and love, just kind of like makes everything a lot easier and softens it, because you have someone you love right next to you, even if you don't have like your family. Good luck at your time at Bristol. I hope you choose it, because I had a great time, and I can't believe I'm graduating in like a few weeks.